These are the visuals that we are getting to you from the Palam airport, where the mortal remains of the 40 martyrs have now just been brought back from Kashmir. Earlier in the day in Kashmir, in Budgam, there was a wreath-laying ceremony that was held at the CRPF headquarters there. And now the mortal remains in an aircraft, in an Air Force aircraft, have been brought back to the national capital. Of course, they will all now from here be sent to their hometowns of these soldiers, these 40 soldiers, literally signifying the unity of our country. Many of them from Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, some from Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, even from Kashmir itself, and the soldiers together fighting for our nation, sacrificing their life for our country, protecting the citizens of this country, coming from various parts of our country. These mortal remains will now be sent back to their hometowns, where the families will receive their mortal remains, and then they will be laid to rest there. Of course, we've been getting to you the voices of the families as they struggle to come to terms with what has forever changed their life, this massive, colossal loss, the biggest, of course, for the families of these soldiers, but for the nation as well. 40 brave lives that we have lost in that deadly attack that took place in Pulwama yesterday, organized and carried out by Jaish-e-Mohammed, a terror organization based out of Pakistan. Earlier in the day, tributes were paid in the presence of the Jammu and Kashmir Governor Satyapal Malik, along with the Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh in Budgam in Srinagar, actually, where even Rajnath Singh helped carry the mortal remains at that point, paying tributes to all of them. 40 brave soldiers of the Central Reserve Police Force who were part of this massive convoy traveling from Jammu to Srinagar and then beyond were attacked. That convoy was attacked yesterday, and 40 of them, they were in that bus. A vehicle laden with explosives, kgs of explosives, came and simply rammed into them, a suicidal bomb blast that cost us 40 brave lives. Visuals on the right of your screen are from earlier today. Now, of course, those 40 mortal remains have been brought back to the national capital. Early in the day, there was a wreath-laying ceremony. All these coffins wrapped in tricolor, a 21-gun salute and state honors for all of these soldiers who have died, who have sacrificed their life for our nation. These mortal remains will now be taken to the hometowns. Many of these soldiers from Uttar Pradesh, from Bihar, several of them from Tamil Nadu, from Karnataka, from Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, even Haryana and Kashmir, Bengal. And this just shows how people from across the country just come together and become this one unit, one battalion, who then live together and simply guard us and protect us, and then at some point sacrifice their lives for us. Mir Farid is joining us right now. He's been getting us the updates. Farid, we're just bringing the visuals of the mortal remains as they are brought back to the national capital. What can you tell us about the follow-up on the investigation? We, of course, know that an NIA team is in Kashmir today.
Well, Tanvi, this is going to be a multi-agency synergized effort as far as investigation of this case is concerned. This is huge, this is high profile considering the kind of loss CRPF has suffered. So, in fact, every agency, you talk of any agency, in fact, that agency is involved in this operation, or should I say investigation. You talk of the local police, obviously they're part of it, but then you have teams of NIA, you even had NSG team, you even had the CFSL, the Central Forensic Research Laboratory team from there also was here in Srinagar. They were at the spot and tried to gather whatever they could from the spot of this blast. Though there are several things which are quite evident as far as this attack is concerned. This is not like they're shooting in the dark. They know several things. One, obviously, obviously, that the Jaish-e-Mohammed has carried out this attack. Number two, it was a car bomber. In fact, his identity is also revealed. That is a local from Pulwama. So there are several things that are clear, but then as their professional agencies, though, they'll have to literally go by the book, ensure that the right method and the way SOPs are followed as far as the investigations are concerned. But the effects of this attack have been felt right from Kashmir to New Delhi. Everyone, in fact, the whole country is talking about this attack. People are angry. We saw that the government also came out. A Home Minister was here. He, in fact, headed or should I say presided over a high-level security meeting where there were top officers from all the belt forces. You had intelligence agency top officials, because there is a feeling that this was a huge security lapse, intelligence lapse, and that's why that they were trying to really find out as to what exactly led to this, where was the laxity, and just to ensure that in future these loopholes, these lacunae are filled. So all these things were simultaneously happening, and I think this is going to be a long-drawn process as far as this attack investigation is concerned. It will take some time before all these steps are completed as far as investigation is concerned. But the Home Minister made certain very important points in his press briefing here. He talked about convoy movement. We had been reporting that something may happen on that front. He said that convoy movement, whenever there is a big convoy movement, civilian traffic will be stopped, which is in fact something which has never happened in the past, though at local level it happened from situation to situation. But if a Home Minister of a country is talking about a step, this will have massive ramifications on the ground, as the common man here in the Kashmir Valley has already started to talk about it, that how is it possible that through the day, because convoy movement is not something that is restricted to certain hours, it happens 24/7, you the army, CRPF, BSF convoys moving. So does that mean that he cannot move his vehicle when all these convoys are applying? So when will he travel? How will he move out? So these are the questions that the people are asking. There is also a feeling that their panic buttons have been pressed, knee-jerk reactions where just because of one attack, this attack could have happened anywhere. It could have happened, we've seen attacks on the Pathankot base. Does that mean that you do steps or take steps that will really stop or in fact stop the movement of the people? So these are the questions that people are asking. But as I said,
Yes.
right now this attack has definitely led to certain reactions from the government which are unprecedented. Obviously, yes, the government is under pressure, but then warmongering or panic reactions obviously won't help to really ensure that they come to grips with the situation. So all these things, Tanvi, are happening simultaneously. But yes, an attack that has definitely led to a ripple effect right from Srinagar up to New Delhi, and in fact the whole country talking about it.
Yes, absolutely, Fareed. In fact, the point that you made, the Home Minister also acknowledging the fact that yes, there will be some inconvenience to the civilians, but when there are large convoys that have to move on that highway, they will have to shut it down as far as access to the civilians is concerned. Fareed, thanks for joining us for now.